The Los Angeles Lakers are about to get something they haven't had all season, something that could change everything. For the first time in months, the Lakers expect to be fully healthy coming out of the All-Star break. Luka Doncic is back, Austin Reeves is unrestricted, LeBron James is ready, the big three will finally play together, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. 28 games remain in the regular season. The Western Conference is a bloodbath. Every game matters. And the Lakers just got their full arsenal back. Let's break down what this means, why it matters right now, and whether Los Angeles can finally make the run everyone's been waiting for. Here's the situation. Luka Doncic hasn't played since February 5th. That's nearly 3 weeks. A mild quad strain kept him out of the last 4 games before the All-Star break. On Thursday, Doncic said he'll probably return when the Lakers host the Clippers on Friday night. That's not just any game. That's a rivalry game. That's a statement game. And if Doncic plays, it marks only the 11th time this season that the Lakers' big three will be on the court together. 11 games out of 55. Think about that. The Lakers are 33-21 despite having their 3 best players together for only 20% of the season. Doncic has been battling injuries all year. He's the NBA's leading scorer, averaging over 28 points per game, but availability has been a massive issue. Austin Reeves has been dealing with similar struggles. He missed 5 weeks with a calf strain that happened on Christmas Day. Before the injury, Reeves was the 9th leading scorer in the NBA, nearly 28 points per game, an all-star level performance. He's been back, but on a minutes restriction, limited, controlled, not the explosive force he was before the injury. Head coach J.J. Redick confirmed Thursday that Reeves will no longer be on that restriction. He's fully cleared. Full minutes, full impact, and then there's LeBron James. At 41 years old, he just became the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. He's been out 18 games this season with various injuries, but he's ready to go. DeAndre Ayton, the starting center, also missed time with a knee issue. He's expected back Friday as well, so when the Lakers take the court against the Clippers, they'll have their full roster for the first time all season. Now let's talk about what this means for the Western Conference playoff race. The Lakers enter the All-Star break 5th in the West at 33-21. That sounds solid, but in the West, nothing is guaranteed. The gap between the 4th seed and the 10th seed is razor thin. One hot streak moves you up, one cold stretch drops you into the play-in, and the Lakers don't want the play-in. Not with this roster, not with LeBron's age, not with the miles on these players. They want a top 6 seed. Guaranteed playoff spot, home court advantage if possible. That means these final 28 games are everything. J.J. Redick made that clear to his team Thursday morning. This is going to be a sprint over these last 28 games. The schedule is brutal. The Lakers won't have back-to-back days off between now and late March. It's game after game after game, grind mode, championship push mode, and they're entering this stretch with something they haven't had all season: health. Here's where it gets interesting. Redick said before the season that building continuity with the big three was a priority, but they've only played 10 games together. 10. How do you build chemistry when your core is rarely on the floor at the same time? You can't. And that's been the Lakers' biggest problem all year. They've had flashes of brilliance, stretches where they look like title contenders, but they've also had inconsistency, defensive breakdowns, offensive droughts. A lot of that comes down to lineup instability. When Doncic is out, the offense loses its primary creator. When Reeves is out, the Lakers lose their secondary scoring punch. When LeBron is out, leadership and experience disappear. Now, for the first time, they'll have all 3 together for an extended stretch, and the question is, can they build that continuity fast enough? Let's connect this to Lakers history because context matters in Los Angeles. The Lakers have always been about star power, Magic and Kareem, Shaq and Kobe and Pau. But those dynasties had something this team hasn't: health and continuity. The 2000-2002 Lakers with Shaq and Kobe played together consistently. They built chemistry over years, not games. The 2009-2010 Lakers with Kobe and Pau had time to gel. They knew each other's tendencies. They trusted each other in big moments. This Lakers team hasn't had that luxury. LeBron, Luka, and Reeves have played 10 games together. That's it. Compare that to the 2020 championship team. LeBron and Anthony Davis had a full season to build chemistry before the playoffs. This team is trying to do it in 28 games. Can it work? Absolutely. But it requires perfect execution, perfect health, and a little bit of luck. The good news, the Lakers have proven they can win without their full roster. They're 33-21 despite the injuries. That shows depth. That shows coaching, that shows resilience. But to make a real playoff push, they need everyone healthy and firing on all cylinders. So what happens now? 3 scenarios are on the table. Scenario 1, everything clicks. The big 3 stays healthy. They build chemistry quickly. The defense tightens up. The offense finds rhythm. The Lakers go on a run. They climb to the 4th or 5th seed. They avoid the play-in. They enter the playoffs as a dangerous, fully formed team. This is the best case scenario, and it's absolutely possible. Scenario 2, they're good but not great. The big 3 plays well, but the chemistry takes time. They win more than they lose, but they don't dominate. They finish 6th or 7th. They make the playoffs, but without home court advantage. They're a tough out, but not a favorite. This is the realistic scenario, and it still puts them in contention. Scenario 3, injuries strike again. One of the big 3 goes down. The depth is tested again. The schedule grind becomes too much. They slip into the play-in. They have to fight just to make the playoffs. This is the nightmare scenario, and given this team's injury history, it's not impossible. So which scenario plays out? A lot depends on the next 2 weeks. The Lakers play the Clippers Friday. Then they have a brutal stretch of games against playoff contenders. If they can stack wins early, build momentum, and stay healthy, scenario 1 becomes real. If they struggle out of the gate, scenario 2 or 3 becomes more likely. Here's what makes this stretch so critical. The Lakers don't have time to ease into things. They don't have the luxury of a long regular season to figure it out. 28 games, that's it. Every game matters. Every win builds confidence. Every loss creates doubt. And with the Western Conference as tight as it is, there's no room for error. The Lakers are battle-tested. They've dealt with adversity all season, but now they have to prove they can capitalize on health. Austin Reeves summed it up perfectly after practice. When we're whole, we have the potential to win a lot of games. You can see that throughout the season, even with the unfortunate injuries, we've done a good job staying afloat. We're on pace for a pretty good year, and getting healthy is only going to help that. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Interesting is one word for it. Critical is another. The Lakers' championship window is now. LeBron is 41. Luka is in his prime. Reeves is ascending. This is the roster. This is the moment. And they're finally healthy at the perfect time. The question is, can they stay healthy? Can they build chemistry fast enough? Can they execute under pressure? The next 28 games will answer those questions, and Lakers Nation will be watching every second. So here's the debate that will define the next month. Can the Lakers make a real title run with this roster? Some will say yes. They have the talent, they have the experience, they have the coaching. When healthy, this team can beat anyone. Others will say no. The injury concerns are real. The chemistry is still developing. The Western Conference is too deep. Health alone doesn't guarantee success. Both sides have valid points. But one thing is certain, the Lakers are about to find out who they really are. 28 games, full roster. No excuses, it's championship or bust time in Los Angeles. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe this Lakers team can make a title run, or are the injury concerns too big to overcome? Let's hear what Lakers Nation thinks.